Kristina, yes.
Not yet. Let's talk about something else.
We can't have Christmas conversations.
I think it helps that Halloween's so much bigger now.
Yes,
you don't
exactly.
really notice Christmas now
Yes,
until
it's
November,
sort of,
then that's
you have
fine.
Halloween first, and then you can think
Then
about
fireworks
Christmas.
now.
Whereas in
Bonfire
America, you see, the brilliant thing, you'd think they'd be doing it for ages. You don't notice it till like after Thanksgiving. Late November, Christmas suddenly starts. And it's
Exactly.
3 weeks, that's so much better.
I know.
1st of August, they opened their Christmas
Yes.
shop in John Lewis, I think.
I think
crazy,
they did.
isn't it? Absolutely
But we're not
crazy.
celebrating Christmas. We're celebrating your new show. But more importantly, Baby Ben. I have just seen pictures of your beautiful baby girl
Oh,
who's
thank
3
you.
months old today.
Yep.
She's Baby Ben.
I know. She looks exactly like him. It's a little bit unfair.
No, it's not. He's very handsome.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's the best thing in the world, honestly. Absolutely
How does
fantastic.
it feel?
Feels amazing. I mean, you can't describe. As a mother yourself, you obviously know that it's absolutely one of a kind feeling. You can't describe it. It's just that pure love, adoration, and everything else. You know, every time you look at her. So
Is she sleeping?
she's sleeping not bad. Yeah, I mean, she has her moments. She has her moments in the evenings. You know, sometimes she can be quite a difficult baby, but she's okay. Yeah, wakes up once for a feed at night. So that's all.
Already? That's
Yeah.
all you've got once?
Yeah.
And do you take it in turns? Who does most of it? Go on, be honest. You've known me for
I'm
years.
breastfeeding, so yes, it's me then.
That's you. Okay, I don't suppose Ben can do that, Ben.
No, which is very unfair. I think, nature is amazing, but somehow, I would think that, fathers should be able to feed as well.
What about...
If men breastfed, we could do it everywhere. By the way, they allow you to do it in
exactly.
shops, in the
It would be
streets,
so much
in
easier.
bars.
That's very interesting. Because you're a celebrity, you're very well known, and I know the press have been after you constantly because of your relationship with Ben, and now you've had the baby and everything. Do you feel that you can or you can't do it in public?
Do you know what? I do it in public because my baby is more important than anything
for
or
you!
anybody else. It's more important, and I don't even think about it, So, and it's wonderful that actually here in England we can do it in public places and restaurants and stuff like that. So it's very good for babies.
And have your family been over? And
My mom being over, yes, she's been here for 2 months, and it was incredible to have her because first 2 months was very difficult, I must say. So, as any new mom could say, obviously that it's quite challenging, and mom was amazing, cooking, cleaning, helping out. It was wonderful.
Oh, how fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, I also have to say, and this is another thing that I get very, very frustrated with, is everybody talking about celebrities who bounce back into their pre-pregnancy weight, and everyone going on about it, and actually you carried a baby in that stomach, and that, not on the stomach, but you know what I mean, it'd be a bit weird if it was in the stomach, but in your body, which is such a miraculous, amazing thing. You look incredible. You really do look incredible. Are you back dancing?
Well, I'm just about to begin, rehearsals. Obviously, we're
With your
going to
new
talk about
show,
the new show on West End with Gleb. But do you know what? Yes, I do feel the pressure to get back into shape. My body will never be the same as before, before pregnancy, and it's fine, I had a beautiful baby daughter, and it's worth everything in the world.
Just give me goosebumps.
But I think, I think women, it's tough, I think it's tough for us because we kind of feel that pressure, to bounce back, to be stick thin and all of this. Actually, I was always quite sort of against that because you have to be healthy most of all, rather than thin. And I always was for sort of, healthy lifestyle, good food, good dieting, but not sort of abusing any of this, So I'm trying, eat healthy, but like I said, I'm breastfeeding, so there's no even talk about actual diets because I don't want to sort of compromise anything. But yeah, I think once I start dancing, I probably will lose a few pounds, which I need to.
But because you had a baby and you look really, I think you look better than I've ever seen you. You really do. You're glowing. So this new show.
Yes, so excited.
It's so soon after having a baby. You've got a brand new show. You and Gleb.
Yeah.
So tell us about the new show.
So let me tell you all about it. I actually was about 7 months pregnant when my wonderful friend Lena, his wife, Gleb's wife, Lena Samadanova, gave me a call and said, listen, I would love to bring my theatre show to London. Would you be interested to dance with Gleb? And I was quite already big, 7 months. I was
Do you think now?
Well, don't know. When do you want to do it? She's like, well, what about December? Obviously it will be, the baby will be 6 months old nearly. And I'm sure you're going to go back and shave it quite quickly. And I said, yes, it's great to have a project. It's great to kind of look forward to something. And obviously dancing is always going to be my favorite form of exercising, because it is difficult, I must say, to push myself to get into the gym, even though it's literally 5 meters from my kitchen to to the garage where we have the gym, but those
hold on, just no, whoa. So Kristina, you have a gym,
in your house,
yes, and you find that difficult?
It's difficult. Would you believe?
No, this is ridiculous. Thank you very much.
That walk through the kitchen, is the most difficult walk of the day.
Why?
I don't know, because once you get into the kitchen with the baby, you put her in this sort of a baby chair, and then you start cooking, cleaning, this, that, and honestly, there's always something to do. Woman's job is never done, right, at home.
Completely.
So you kind of, okay, I'll do it later, and then it's like 9 o'clock in the evening, and you're like, okay, well, tomorrow then. So I constantly have that fight inside my head, with myself, that I have to work out and so on. But to be honest, I hate actually do the running and all of this. I really have to force myself. Dancing, yes, I can do it for hours
great exercise.
and hours. Yes.
Such good exercise.
Yeah.
So this new show, it's the 11th of December.
11th of December, we have 2 shows, matinee and the evening show. And we want to make it very interactive. So we have audience participation. We have also...
What do you mean?
Q&A. So we're going to get some guests on stage and dance with them. So audience participation, yes, is going to be as well.
Whoa.
Because
Matthew's there.
Yeah, I know.
He wants to be on Strictly.
Because we feel like we want to sort of make people feel that, like I said, it's sort of a two-way street in a way. So we want to talk to them. We want to answer the questions and give them a chance to dance with us and so on. We have meet and greet after each show. So yes, I know Gleb is very popular. He has a lot of fans in England.
Well, so are you.
And
I think
hopefully my fans will be there too. It's just so exciting because it's 3 of us creating the show, Gleb, Yelena and myself, but Lena is a great producer. She already had a show like this in Sydney in Australia, where they're based with Gleb, and also in Russia. She was a judge on Strictly Come Dancing in Russia.
What do they call it?
Танцы со звездами.
Of course
in
they
Russian.
do.
What does that mean?
Dancing with the Stars.
Oh,
but it's,
Yeah, because it's only here it's called Strictly, because in America it's Dancing with the Stars.
I think in Holland
isn't it?
as well it's Strictly Come Dancing. So it's in a few countries, different names. So.
Have you ever done any of the performances for Strictly in any
America?
of the other?
Well, I just did the live tour with Dancing with the Stars in America.
Wow.
And this is how I got on Strictly. So 9 years ago, I was invited to do the winter tour. So I did that, and the producers of the tour put me in touch with Strictly here, and that's how I came over and did my screen test and so on.
Now, I saw your rundown of all the dances this morning in the Mirrors.
Yeah.
You're writing for the Mirror.
Yeah.
Now let's go through it one by one. But we have to just start with the guy from Hollyoaks. Who,
Danny.
So I'm sitting, I've got to set the scene. So I was with my fantastic makeup artist, Colette. We're sitting in the dressing room because we do the lottery.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there and we watched and we said, oh yeah, he's handsome. And we just carried on and it was went, oh yeah. And then he started dancing. Our chins were on the floor.
I know. How
it was
good
John
was
Travolta.
that? It was amazing. He was absolutely incredible.
It was the sexiest thing I think I've ever... I'm...
It's probably the best, like a male cha-cha-cha in the history of Strictly on the first week of the show.
I've never seen anything like that.
Definitely. Absolutely incredible. And
But can I just say, here's the other thing. Because we had lovely Flavia and Vincent on the Saturday show yesterday as well. And I said the same thing to them. I feel it's a little bit too slick. Everybody's a bit too good to start with. So where are they going to go? He got a 9.
yeah, I think the level of the show this year is incredible. They all actually came out. And do you know what? Boys did really well. All of them, actually.
Yeah,
I commend
Will.
all of them
Oh, I
because
love Will.
Will
yeah.
did well. I mean, all of the boys did really good. They embraced sort of Strictly fully, all the outfits, everything is there. They dance beautifully, and the standard is very high. But I think the competition will be fierce in the end of the day because they are so good.
They are.
There's pretty much no one like
Daisy.
that at
Daisy
all.
made me cry.
She was just stunning. Absolutely stunning, beautiful
Okay, so-
dancer.
I guess you could be good at Latin and not so good at
It's
ballroom.
true.
Fingers crossed. we
Yeah,
still
and
get
also you
some
must remember
people
we
that
have
are-
2 weeks to prepare this first dance, so they do have a bit of a,
course.
not advantage, but they're just more comfortable with this first dance, and then obviously next week is going to start kind of
And you must
going a
get
little bit
so
more
tired.
difficult. Yes.
So, can you put your neck on the line? And I know everybody asks this of you. Who do you think is going to be in the final? And then let's go for the winner. But who do you think is going to make the final after week 1?
I definitely think Denny, 100%. I see him in the final with Oti. I think Oti is also quite very clever choreographer and great
together.
Professional. So they're great together. I think Daisy and Aliash.
Yeah.
I can feel that. I think the judge Reinder will
He's
be
my
there
friend.
as well.
Rob's my friend.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm really rooting
Do you
for
know
him. He was
what?
amazing.
Yes,
I
thank
know.
you. I mean, to me, he was my actually kind of sort of choice for the weekend for overall entertainment and dancing as well. He wasn't just sort of, like I said in my column, sort of fun in the sense of like John Sargent was, just a bit of fun and sort of all of that. He actually danced as well.
I go
and
to
danced
this
through the
boot
wall.
camp class in London that he goes to.
Those chalets at the
there are
beginning
people
were,
in there
oh my
who are
gosh.
19 who look lazy and fat and sweaty compared to he is
Yeah.
amazingly fit.
And what's incredible about Judge Rinder is he's Benedict Cumberbatch's best friend
I
and
know.
best man at his wedding. I mean, it's all...
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes.
even know that.
Yeah.
That's
Wonderful.
incredible.
But there's also one you didn't mention, and we love her because she's sat in for me in this very seat, and she's a friend of mine, Tamika Epsom.
Yeah. Tamika
She
was
was-
absolutely a joy to watch. And
Isn't
you know
she a
what?
joy?
She is such a great personality. And I said in my column, I don't know if they actually sort of put in words like that, but I said she was giving a very difficult dance for the first week.
Yes, you
because
did.
Paso
I read
Doble
that.
is quite... It's a difficult dance to perform first time, because you don't quite know much yet about Latin, your posture and all of that. So it's a very stylized dance. She did a wonderful job, and her partner did a good job with her. But I almost felt like it was quite unfair that the production gave you this kind of difficult dance, So, but she coped well. She coped really well.
Now let's get personal to you. How do you feel watching it? Do you miss it desperately?
Do you know what? Is it going to be horrible if I'm going to say I don't?
No, it's not horrible. So why is it
I
horrible?
don't know,
You're being
because
honest.
it was everybody's asking me this question. I absolutely loved my time on Strictly. I had the most wonderful 8 years. They were challenging in times. They were full of drama sometimes, and full of excitement
Especially with you in your
sometimes.
private life.
Yes.
My word.
Yes, but do you know what? I love the show because as a professional dancer, it's the best job you can have, definitely. So I loved it. I enjoyed it. I embraced it. I put everything I could into this job. But now having a family, there is nothing more important in the world. And, yes, I miss maybe the pros because we became such a good sort of family, really, friends and family. But no, I can't say I actually really miss it and I would want to go back. I can't.
And now we can openly talk about him. How's Ben?
He's amazing.
Because we have to keep it all so quiet when you used to
I
come
know,
in.
because there was always something going in the press which was stupid, but really, it is what it is. He's an incredible dad, he is so very good with Mila, absolutely fantastic. So, it's been wonderful 3 months actually. So really, really good.
A long
Thank
making.
you.
Will you please send him our love
Yes,
and
of
remind
course
him
I
that he's
will.
always
Thank you.
welcome on this
I
show
will
as
do,
well.
absolutely.
So now it's the 11th of December, 2 shows at the Adelphi Theatre. If people want tickets, they go to the Adelphi Theatre?
Adelphi Theatre, yes, they have a page dedicated to One More Dance UK, and we're also on Twitter, on Facebook, and all of those social medias. And yeah, they can purchase tickets, and they can definitely tweet me, ask any questions if they want, about
Lovely.
the show. But I'm so excited. It's going to be really great. And I'm actually going to go to the States for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to go to see Gleb and Leonard Dancing with the Stars in LA.
Oh, wonderful.
So do a little bit of work there with them as well. So yeah,
How
it's just exciting. Yeah.
Oh, well, listen, the very best of luck, and I won't say break a leg. You really don't want to. For one more dance, the
Yeah.
Adelphi Theatre on the 11th of December.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to see you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. It's